What is up, everybody? It's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. Very early here in the morning. We're back here with Bradley Chesterfield the fourth. Here with our Road to Glory player, the Road to Redemption. Got 2 games left here for Army in the regular season. I don't know if we'll play both. It's a little early in the morning. I got to get these kiddos up and off to school here in a bit, so we may just do the one. I wanted to come here and take a look at some Army records and see if we're getting close to any kind of a record. So we're going to look at season records. Passing yards, 2,234. We're getting pretty close. Ahmad Bradshaw, we're getting pretty close to the rushing record for a season. Okay. Rushing touchdowns in a season 5. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's got to be glitched. In a game, 5 in a game, I could see that. Yeah, 5 rushing touchdowns in a game. So that must be it's glitched. It says 5 rushing touchdowns in a game that he had. Okay. Rushing yards in a game, 304. Terry Baggett. Okay, well, we got not close to that, but we got pretty well there. And then rushing yards in a career, 4,299. We ought to be able to crush that. Rushing touchdowns in a career, 45. Really? We ought to be able to crush that too. All right. So there's definitely some stats there that we could defeat. So I know we turned off accelerated clock. I think I'm going to turn this up to 8 minutes. We're going to turn that accelerated clock back on, and we're going to set it to 25 seconds. I think that'll serve us a little bit better. So 8 minutes now, and then the accelerated clock. We got that ability to upgrade, but only 3 skill points. So I think physicals, we got the 1 down there, the mobile resistance, improved pressure resistance on the run. Yeah. Not feeling that. I really want to get this option king unlocked right there. All right. Well, let's get to it. We're headed up against East Carolina. I know last time we started this game, and then I backed out. Explaining that, hey, my head is not in it. So. All right. East Carolina gets the ball first. They move it a little bit, but kind of stall out there towards the end. So we are very close to that goal line there. Yep, just give it up to the fullback. He goes ahead 9 yards on that carry. Very nice. Guy was running behind me. It'd be better if he was out wide. Oh, excellent run. Definitely feeling a lot better with this game right here. Dude. Out of bounds. There we go. Nice run.
He's just proving it time and time again. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and come down and get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game. The option look.
Oh my God. See, that's where I end up fumbling, is because they come crashing in like that, and I have no time to make the decision to pitch, and so I try to pitch. Get upfield, buddy. Get upfield. Tried to roll out on that one. Ah, crap. This isn't the play I wanted. We got a field goal. They got a field goal. Oh my God. That was a wobbler of a throw, too. There we go.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So you can check that time by the quarterback running. It's not over. You can take off and run with something that's You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he was over, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there. Back up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake.
Oh my God, dude. I'm out. Coach. Let me throw the ball. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Woo. There we go. Okay. Dang, coach, you start out like running the ball right there. 4th and 1. I'm like, I've got to throw. Okay. Nice run. Nice run. Good Lord. Come on, defense. Wide open. All right, let it go to the 4th quarter. This is a tough game, folks. Very tough game. Got the first down. The goal is always get that first down.
And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Wilson the back in motion. Didn't get much done on that one. He'll try to stay out. This defense just can't get out on the field. Unstoppable. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown.
Oh my gosh, dropped a touchdown pass.
That's a good job by this defense. Really smart play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover. They couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
There we go. All right, we got an opportunity to go down here and win this one. Oh my God. He's going to tackle us. Oh my God, what a big play. What a big play. Look at this. Back in. There he goes. Oh, so close to breaking that one. So close to breaking that one.
And what stinks about it is they snap it to the quarterback every play. Running back, I can try to take him out of the game. Receivers, I can try to take out of the game. Quarterback always touching the football, and when he can do this, good luck stopping.
He got there. He got there. 1st and goal.
And he hadn't had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on playing there, executing, moving the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster to get down this field and get a score. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
We're in. Nothing to do now but just run this clock out.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
They're going to start calling timeouts. And that's the 1st down.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the back. Now on the option. Defense getting back there. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Red Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Huge run. 1st down. That's going to ice it. That's going to ice it. That's the ball game, folks. Woo, what a game. We continue our winning ways in the American Conference. 3 rushing touchdowns today. Bradley Chesterfield the fourth, looking solid. Solid as ever. Look at it, busting the long run here.
Sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite of what we saw.
8-3. We've got an opportunity to win 9 games. 232 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns for Bradley Chesterfield the fourth. Another level up there. Getting ever so close to the ability to audible plays. And when we get to that point of being able to audible, man, it's going to be a different ball game. We'll go ahead and advance that week. We're not going to jump into this next game because this next one is a big one, and I would have to rush it. I don't want to rush it. We want to enjoy this next one. We're ranked. We're in the top 25, and we have already punched our ticket to the American Conference Championship game. The ticket is punched, ladies and gentlemen. It's there. It's there. Let's take a look here. Conference standings. So, yep, at 7-1, we sit atop the conference. We are ranked 21st, USF 25, but it looks like we would have a tiebreaker even if we lost to Navy. So ticket is punched. We're going to the conference championship game. Final game, of course, against Navy. Man, it's exciting. That's exciting. Very first year, we've made a huge difference, a huge impact here for Army. It looks great. Looks great. But we do have, of course, the big one. Army versus Navy, America's game. It says the Army campus is buzzing in anticipation for their coming game against rival Navy. We look better than they do, but it's not about the overall. 81 overall here for Bradley Chesterfield the fourth. Let's go ahead and knock our weekly agenda out of the way. Exams in 1 week, we're flying colors, so we look great. We look absolutely great there. We'll do that, and then we'll pop that right there. Fantastic. Everything looks great. So let's check the bowl projections. We're still projected Armed Forces Bowl. I think unless we get into the college football playoff, that's just going to be where we end up going. It's unfortunate, but we got some pretty good opponents that have popped around there. We've seen a lot of SEC opponents, so Oklahoma now projected to be the opponent for us. What was I going to look at? Oh, statistics. Yep. Actually, we're just going to come right here to my statistics. So still passing, not a big thing. Throwing about 87 yards a game. We're running that Army offense. That's what it is. There's your big numbers. 6.1 yard per carry average, 19 rushing touchdowns, 20 fumbles. That is unfortunate, but man, a great option quarterback. Just getting the job done. Awards, just signed with Army. Traits. Personality, intense. I don't know if we can edit traits here. Let's see. There's the ratings. Got our mentals, physicals. Got the ratings here. Field journal. Yep. Oh, that's right. That's right. Throw 20 touchdowns in a season. We can upgrade that. That's not going to happen. We might have to change that if possible. Fan favorite. Yeah. Increased composure gains at home. So we get at least a 3.8. We can upgrade that one. Road dog. Need to reach 10,000 followers. Increase composure on the road. Clear-headed, protection from composure loss. We need our leadership up to at least 80. Physical traits. Once again, we haven't unlocked anything there. Let's see. Can we? One more, we can upgrade elusiveness, hopefully get that break tackle up to 80, and then we'll get option king as a possibility. Yeah. We could, well, now we can't even increase our accuracy. Deep accuracy is terrible. You see the wobblers that we throw. Health, yeah, we turned that off. Overview. There he is, true freshman from Bristol, Connecticut. But that's it for this week. Next, we're going to come back. We're going to finish up the season, the big game against Navy. We've already punched our ticket to the American Conference Championship game in our very first season. So we've helped to elevate the Army Black Knights with our physical athletic ability. It's very exciting. Great season thus far for Bradley Chesterfield IV, as he's on his road to redeeming his family name after the scandal of his father paying off everyone in high school to make his son look great. He's proving he doesn't need daddy's money to be great. He can be great all on his own. But I'll catch you next time. It's your buddy, your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. See you later.